Hello, Pisces. Welcome to Bow and Arrow Tarot. Before we get into your love outlook for the week coming up, just reminding you all that I am giving away the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck and guidebook on my channel this month. Every month I'll be giving away a deck, either a tarot deck or oracle deck, and all you have to do to be eligible for that is to be subscribed to my channel and leave me a comment letting me know you're interested. All right, Pisces, we're going to get right into pulling out your romance angel messages for the week. Passion. And we have for you, free yourself. All right, Pisces, free yourself is a card that comes up for you a lot in my readings. I don't know why, but it does. Perhaps my collective of Pisces are really going through a period right now of freeing themselves, detaching from things that are holding them back. But in any case, it is a regular player for you guys. So let's get your animal spirits out now. The cheetah, fire, very nice. And the lion, wow. All right, we have the cheetah and the lion, two very fiery individuals. We have passion as a message from the angels. So, of course, we're already thinking to ourselves, wow, this might be a passionate love affair reading, right? Or something to do certainly with your passions in life. Okay, so let's get into it. Straight out, your person is resonating with Six of Swords, and you're coming in resonating with the Ace of Wands, more fire. They see you as a Nine of Swords, and you see them as a Page of Wands, more fire. And their role in the relationship, they see as High Priestess, and you see your role as Strength Energy. And there is that lion again. And although strength and the lion are not necessarily exactly the same, they do share attributes. At the bottom, we have even more fire. Queen of Wands. So what's going on here? What's with all this fire, right? Pisces, a lot of passion, a lot of fire. Let's get right into it, and then we'll let this message unfold, okay? Six of Swords is what your person is resonating with. You're resonating with Ace of Wands. So your person is really having a desire to move towards harmony, to move towards a place where you guys are both in sync, where you guys are free from any turmoil or struggling or strife with others. Six of Swords can really indicate an actual physical move. So you guys may be thinking about moving. Your person is certainly thinking about it. And just really turning their back on difficult times, struggling, battling with people. Five of Swords energy. Six of Swords is turning your back on that. Ace of Wands. So you're coming into the week, Pisces, with a whole new, strong, passionate outlook, right? Ace of Wands it is the great phallic symbol, so it could be a high degree of attraction that you're having. This might be a new relationship, right? This relationship may be quite new. But you're just coming into the week feeling really strong, feeling really passionate, feeling like you're raring to go. Ace of Wands can indicate, aside from this relationship, that you might be indeed just in your general life dealing with a new project or a new creative outlet that you are like really gung-ho about. Because we still have the lion and the cheetah, and those are energies that, regardless of a love outlook reading, just in and of themselves, these are strong animals that are very ambitious, and they're very sort of focused and determined to achieving their own personal goals. Very independent animals. So I think that this Ace of Wands for you means that you yourself are right now dealing with a whole new, I want to say, passion. Could be creative endeavor or something at work or with your business or in a social endeavor, but it's a whole new passion that you are also right now resonating with. These energies here are what you and your person are resonating with, as they either impact your relationship or just on their own, just the energy you yourself are coming into the week with. Now here we see how you guys see each other. Your person sees you as a Nine of Swords, and you're seeing them as a Page of Wands. So there's a worry there. Your person sees you as Nine of Swords. So Nine of Swords is worrying, is having anxiety. So are you having anxiety right now, Pisces? Because your person is seeing you as having that. Your person is seeing that you're worrying a lot. They think that you're really kind of, You know, this is how they're viewing you right now. The energy that you're, you know, projecting. That you're worried, that you're concerned, that you have a lot of anxiety. You may be even wrestling with some issues from the past that you're having kind of regret over. And this is what they're feeling. You're feeling that your person is resonating with a Page of Wands energy. So you see your person as being very idealistic, very passionate, someone who really follows their passions. It could be that your person is really inspiring you, Pisces, to go after what you desire, because seeing them as a Page of Wands is really sort of, it's really inspiring, but it's also like the Page of Wands is a very idealistic energy or personality, right? This is someone who's really just conquered the fear of following their heart without worrying about what the rest of the world thinks. So they're even sometimes even over idealistic. They really just don't care. They really follow their heart. And yes, that is very inspiring, but it's also kind of I want to say it's a youthful, rebellious kind of idealism. Now, how do you guys see your relationship? And I do think you get a lot of strength from this from your person. Now, your person is resonating with the High Priestess, and that's what they see their place in a relationship as. And you're seeing your role in a relationship as strength. So this is interesting. They're seeing it as a place. They're seeing their role as, I want to say, as someone who sort of is guiding you, maybe providing that spiritual support for you, right? It almost feels to me like they may be feeling like they're a little bit more spiritually experienced or emotionally experienced. They may be a little bit older. They may have just a little bit more life lessons. Whatever the case is, though, they feel like their role in the relationship is one of a teacher role, but not the type of teacher who's going to give you all the answers, because the High Priestess doesn't really give you any answers, but she kind of guides you on your way by her actions and by her energy. So it's interesting that your person sees themselves as that. I think they may be a bit of a guide to you right now when you may indeed be dealing with some difficult issues. We're going to pull some more cards and see. And you resonating with strength, that's interesting, like, because that's kind of in line with them being the High Priestess, because right now, whatever you're going through, you see your role as someone who really needs to sort of, become stronger. You see your place in this relationship as someone who needs to become stronger. I feel like the relationship with this person is showing you that you need to be stronger, need to be more focused and determined, have more self-confidence. Resonate some of that spirit of the lion coming in. All right, let's get your clarity cards out. It's interesting. Maybe we'll find out during the clarity cards what it is you're actually dealing with. But there is something that you're kind of going through right now, and it's like you're being very sort of, you're being very stum about it, right? You might not even be facing up to it very much yourself, because the only indication we have of you really going through something heavy is this Nine of Swords. And so your person can see it, but it's not manifesting in the reading, which means to me, feels to me like you're hiding even from yourself that right now things are difficult. And you're very much putting on that brave face, I think. I think that's another thing with the strength card here, is that you see yourself as someone who has to be strong, who has to put a brave face on, who can't show any weakness or vulnerabilities, right? And so that's another side to that energy being there. But your person sees you're struggling. They do see that you're worrying. They do see that you're having a difficult time with that Nine of Swords. So I think that's another thing about the High Priestess. It's like their intuition is telling them something is wrong, because I think to a certain degree, you're not letting anybody know that something's wrong with you, that something's upsetting you. And when I say something wrong with you, I don't mean like something like you're broken, just that you're upset about something. Something's wrong, or something's upsetting you, or something's vexing you. And, you're not necessarily giving anybody the indication about it, right? You're telling them what's really going on. The World and Seven of Cups for your person. Let me pull it down so we don't cover up those beautiful animal spirits. And you have Seven of Pentacles, a lot of sevens, and a Princess of Pentacles. So princesses are pages, and all of a sudden, I got to tell you, a lot of the readings this week have had a lot of page energy. The Hierophant at the bottom. So here we have Page of Wands. Princesses are the same as Page. So a lot of Princess, a lot of Page energy. All the readings have had Pages in them, at least 2. And so your person, yeah, you here we have 2 sevens, 7 of Cups and 7 of Pentacles. So your person is coming in and they're kind of like rolling with everything. It's the World and 7 of Cups. So this is interesting. The World is letting them know that they know, or the World energy is coming in to kind of reaffirm for your person. They know that they're at the right place at the right time. They're kind of all right with everything, the way everything is happening, because they have a real sense of, right now, they're accepting that this is what it is, right? So they have a real sense of kind of like not feeling like they're, not doing everything they can or anything. They're quite, even though things might be tough right now, they're quite satisfied with where they're at in their life, because they realize this everything that's happening right now is happening for a reason. 7 of Cups is coming in though, and there is a feeling there with 7 of Cups that, there's a little bit of disappointment within the relationship. Or there's, some feeling that things just didn't turn out the way they were supposed to turn out. Or maybe, something has gone on that, maybe you guys weren't planning on or you weren't expecting. And there is a sense of disappointment there. 7 of Cups is the card for disappointment, delusion sometimes, it's wishes, it's wishing and hoping and praying for something, but then when it doesn't come through, it's also that real sense of disappointment that can come with it. It can also be that sense of, having an over idealized idea of the way something is going to happen, or perhaps like, an overly ambitious, unrealistic idea of the way something might go. And so you really need a lot of grounding here. And this could be something that's going on. They realize this is what's happening here. Somewhere someone got their feelings hurt, or there was, an unrealistic idea of how things were going to go. And I think they saw that coming, but it's like hitting you now. So 7 of Pentacles and Princess of Pentacles. So here for you, the disappointment is financial. And because I do feel a lot of love here with you guys, a lot of passion with each other. There are no cup cards here, by the way, but there is passion, right? So you guys share passion. You may not be extremely affectionate. You guys may be 2 real alpha energies or alpha personalities that, of course, you're affectionate and physical. But what I'm saying is that this relationship is much more about the fire that you both have with each other than anything else, right? And I think that your disappointment is financial. 7 of Pentacles is a feeling of really not having achieved what you set out to achieve. It's a feeling of failure. Where 7 of Cups is the card for disappointment, 7 of Pentacles is the card for failure, right? And feeling like a sense of failure. So, and Princess of Pentacles or Page of Pentacles is that feeling of like getting back up, putting your energy back into it, getting back at sort of the little details, just doing the little nitty gritty work, just sort of the love of labor. It's sort of, it's the earth of earth. So it's the most grounded energy that you can get. And it's the understanding that nothing can be manifest without just good old fashioned elbow grease and hard work, etc. You know what I mean? It's that attitude. That's the attitude of the Page of Pentacles or the Princess of Pentacles. And so, yeah, you are exhibiting a lot of strength here, I think, this week. That's probably what's going to be happening this week. You guys are going to be dealing with a lot of this stuff. You're going to be freeing yourself, Pisces. And like I said, you're going to be feeling a sense of strength coming in for you. The spirit of the lion and the cheetah is there, and they are both very purposeful animal spirits. One is about self-mastery and mastering yourself and your emotions and being the best that you can be in a lot of ways, right? Having total control over yourself, like the strength card, which is the lion. And the other one, the spirit of the cheetah, is about having that absolute sense of purpose with regard to a goal that you're trying to achieve and just not veering off of that focus. So this is a week where you're going to really be understanding the nature of determination, right? If you're disappointed with something in your physical world, here 7 of Pentacles is going to be a sense of failure in your business, your career, whatever, the physical world, right? whatever's associated with that for you, your lifestyle, maybe your status or whatever. There's just a feeling that you're not where you want to be. This is really going to be the highlight this week of your challenge. And certainly the spirit of the lion, spirit of the cheater are coming in to challenge you and say, well, if you are disappointed, what are you going to do about it? Come on. And so channeling that energy, thinking about lions, thinking about that spirit of the lion, or thinking about just imagining a cheetah going after their prey in the wild. These are the type of mental things that you can do throughout your day when you're resonating with a particular animal spirit. You just imagine that animal in the wild. Just take a moment to daydream or think about it in your head and imagine that energy of that animal, and just imagine kind of connecting to that energy. And that can really sort of bring out the spirit, right, that is needed right now, because right now determination is needed. Your person really wants to go away with you. They want to have harmony, I think. Six of Swords is just a desire to have harmony. And so this is impacting your life also, your connection. Like I said, they're happy where they're at with that World card, but they do feel like a sense of disappointment here in the relationship. And it could just be that your person also this week they may be just feeling a little, there's no real disappointment here associated with them apart from the Seven of Cups. Six of Swords is a feeling of wanting to get away and be someplace more harmonious, but I think that's just a general vibe they're having right now. About their life and about being with you, just to have more sort of harmonious times, right? An environment. But there's no real disappointment here apart from this Seven of Cups. And it's like everything else this is how they see you're resonating. So I think for them, they may be having a little bit of disappointment simply because the relationship is being so impacted by your disappointment here, your sense of failure, and like the psyche thing that you're going through right now. So it's like you both really need a jump start. You need a jump start to feel better, to be stronger, more confident, get back into following your heart and your passions here, which you're getting. And your person needs a little bit of a jump start because I think they've just been dealing with watching you be quite unhappy, and it started to affect their sense of unhappiness, right? So this week is a real week of fire, getting restoked, I think. Confidence getting built up again, just working at it and being really passionate with each other as well. The Hierophant talks about commitment here. And to achieve anything, you need absolute commitment. And I think that's something that's going to be a real discussion point this week. Queen of Swords is more, fire energy. And she's the one who shows up, especially when we have very difficult things to get through. When we have difficult lessons or difficult times in our life that we have to get through that are going to affect how we feel, affect our desire and passion for life, may, dim our light sometimes. We have to fight against it to make our light be bigger and brighter again. All of that kind of difficulty is what the Queen of Wands shows up for. So I like to see her in a reading like this, especially when you're going through, a little bit of trials and tribulations, a little bit of testing of your passion, your commitment, your heart, your desire to really do the things you set out to do. And then you come out on top, certainly. You free yourself from whatever's holding you back here. And it's a real week of self-realization. And I think it's a good week for you and your lover as well, because I think this is going to be a real bonding process as you come out of this. You're both very, very strong individuals, Pisces. This is certainly a reading for a Pisces who's with somebody who's very, very fiery, right? They may even be a water sign. It doesn't matter what sign they are, but they have a lot of fire in them. And you guys together are very strong alpha story or sort of orientated people anyway. Right? So it's a week, it's like when you guys are going through something, it's like a roaring fire that's going through something, but you definitely come out of it sort of, better, stronger, glowing even more because you've been through another fire together. All right, guys, I love you so much, my lovely Pisces. I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to let me know if you're interested in being in the drawing for the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck and guidebook. All you have to do is be subscribed to my channel and leave me a comment letting me know that you're interested. Check out your other readings and all of that good stuff. But for right now, guys, I'm just going to say have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next week for your love outlook. Bye-bye now.